Why, hello there, my fellow Wendigos. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, the first Wendigo. Episode 113, Nuke 'em to Hell. Brazil, I'm going to turn off the ground pen so that you can help repair bots. So, who did I lose? None? I don't think I lost any bots. That's good. I've certainly a lot of broken ones. But between Wendy, Low, Mass, and Prizit, we can affect quite a lot of repairs. So, Lo, you're waiting on medical tending. And that's because I think Fangface is offline. So let's have Fangface start healing people. I think I'm going to have to get Wendy to chip in on the help here. Because Fangface is low battery and there's a lot of people that need medical tending. We got hit by, like, sensory mechanites. A lot of people all at once. What is my advice for someone just starting RimWorld? Oh, man. Play vanilla and get really accustomed to it before modding. For anything besides just, like, color-coded move bars or something like that. The reason being, the more mods you add, the harder it will be for you to learn what is normal in RimWorld, what is, like, vanilla mechanics. So, learn the vanilla mechanics, and then you can start exploring the DLCs and everything else. That would be my advice. And also, you know, the old adage that Dwarf Fortress has, which is losing is fun. Get used to losing. It's fine. Learn from your mistakes. And don't make them twice. And you'll be a better player after many iterations of failed colonies. Which is how most people learn RimWorld, I think. Well, the happiness of everyone in the colony is much, much, much better. And then Wendy's psi focus is way back up. The ambient temperature is still far too cold to call on allies, much thanks to the random volcanic winter that I got slapped with. So that was rude. Egg timing? Actually, we could egg harvest. I'm a little busy right now, though. I'm going to hold off. Plus, we don't really have any herbal meds due to the shortage of farming that we find ourselves in at the moment. Could I shell the smoke spear? If I did, I would have to pair it with a EMP, because there's a high shield here that's close enough to the smoke spear that I'm not really going to be able to hit the smoke spear reliably without knocking this high shield out. If I really wanted to, the smart play would be to hit the high shield with one EMP and then call in a salvo. But I don't think that... I'm going to say it's not worth me doing. I'd rather just let that mech cluster do its thing for a bit. The other hand is the nobles in the crosshair. I will get antigrain warheads from clearing this mech cluster. So it actually might be worth clearing this mech cluster, getting a warhead, hitting this with an EMP, and then hitting this with a warhead. I might do that, using one of the antigrain warheads tactically like that. Yeah, I think that's my plan once I repair the damaged mechs. Is to use the reward for one to destroy the other. Seems fitting. But there's a lot of repairs to do before that. Getting our kill box battle ready again. binge. Yeah, that's great. You know, the colony which has a severe lack of rice and everyone's going on a food binge. How close am I to the goal? So the meat locker is like done in air quotes. In air quotes because, you know, this isn't exactly... Oh, really? And then the blight of my rice? Game, you suck. Like seriously, are you trying to starve me out? Is this like old school siege tactics? Seems like it. Oh my god. Okay. So let's try to do that tactic that I just mentioned, which is to use smoke to clear this one out after the next pikeman assembly, and then trying to preserve as many of the unstable power cells as well. So probably smoke and frag grenades then. Which I only have one of. But that's fine. So it will be, like Wendy and Rogie going out. Or maybe someone a little bit more reliable than Rogie, because Rogie's about to have a mental break. So Rogie, switch your gun out for not smoke. For chain shotgun. And I'll use Bryzit instead. Because you don't want to send someone out that's about to have a mental break, because if they have a mental break, then they die pretty quick. Wendy just wants to, like, go murder someone. At least she's happy right now. All the mechs in the kill box are repaired. It looks like Marauder's low on power, so I'm going to put Marauder over in the recharge zone. But the rest will just hang out here. There's a lot of repairs left to be done. That's fine. Surprise it, you're going to be my smoke man. And then Wendy, when you're up, you're going to grab the frag grenades. Why frag grenades? Because frag grenades will destroy turrets before the turrets can spark and expand, explode. So if I position the frag grenades correctly, we can preserve the unstable power cells without damaging them. Therefore, getting a free 800 watts, which is pretty good. Oh, you're both up. But Bryzit needs to sleep. Bryzit, instead of sleeping, could I interest you in some high-quality wake-up? So that I can get going. Because I think the next wave of pikes are about to get printed. And then that's the perfect time to do it. Yes. So when are the pikes coming? 0.00 days. There they go. Alright, so now that the pikes are out, we'll wait at the east door. These pikes are going to come marching into the kill box, where all the mechs are waiting, and that will be pretty easy. The rest of everything else, I'm going to high priority repair with everyone, because we don't have any more stone smoothing left to do, so there isn't like really difficult tasks for them to tackle that's going to get them harmed by cold, I don't think. Plus, it's a little bit warmer. And let's start in the tunnel and work our way this way. In fact, Midi Frosty and Idiot Jack just go bash the pikes, so I don't even have to deal with it with the mechs. Oh, you have the wrong... I never grabbed the grenades. Don't go north. Okay, and you went north. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Wendy, go fix Bryzit. Mistakes were made. Haste makes waste. Brawlers, how's it going? You're all ready? Perfect. Only little burns. Yep, only little burns. All right, Wendy, go south. Get those frag nades. It's so much easier to see smoke when it's not on snow. When you smoke up the snow, like, how can you even see the smoke? It's so ridiculous. So he's just gonna make a big old plume over here. Why not? All right, so you have your grenades. I think the second group is just going to protect the cluster, which is fine, because I'm planning on integrating them. So, the more the merrier, right? We're no longer picking out our food. Okay, please leave my dear food alone. We definitely don't need more regular lavish meals anymore. Because these guests are gone in 1.2 days, and we have 9 meals, so that's like 4.5 days of food. Alright, so we'll systematically try to dismantle their turret defense, leaving up the unstable power cells if possible. Oh, what now? Monumental assembly? No, I can't do these. As nice as it would be to have these rewards, we don't have construction capacity in this colony to be able to accommodate such quests. So one printer gone. Now this is going to be a tough throw, trying to get that slugger without chaining to the unstable power cell. Especially given that the kill radius of that unstable power cell makes it really hard to throw the grenades in such a way that it won't chain. Because, right, the closer you are to the target, the more accurate you are, but then the closer you are, the more likely you are to get clipped by the radius of the unstable power cell. So it's like a catch-22 of it. But first I'll throw for the charge. So we are already in the radius of the cell. Surprise it, take a step back. Oh, no. Wendy went for it. Oh, that looks like a good throw. Nice. Just by sheer dumb luck. She just yucked one over, yeeted it, and it was perfect. Okay. You know, that's fine by me. So maybe I tell you not to fire at will anymore. I mean, it's been working out, but, like, it's not going to forever. So now the high shield's gone. If I wanted to mortar it, I don't. And then there's only this one left. So I'll try to throw here, so that their likelihood of me hitting the unstable power cell is low. Oh, yes, I think that's okay. Yep, that's okay. Cleared. very carefully so that we preserved the unstable power, which I'll hook up here and here with Bryzit and Wendy right now. Just pulling the power in. And that means that in one day, I should get my antigrain warheads, allowing me to nuke this to smithereens. Because there's not a lot. If I land a mortar in the middle, there's not a lot of structures to be able to block the blast from obliterating most of the mechs, right? Because if there was a lot of like mech assemblers in the middle here, it would be really hard to hit dead center and have it affect, because the mech assemblers would block the blast radius. But there's not a lot to block the blast radius here, so it's actually a perfect one to antigrain. So for me to be able to antigrain that, I do need one EMP shell, at least. I'm only going to make one EMP shell. One shot, kid. It's got to be 1 in a million, right? So T's saying, let's get that shell out. And the plan is to have anyone, it doesn't really matter who, it'll probably be Mass, given Mass's shooting skill. Mass hit the high shield with an EMP, and then Wendy hit with the antigrain. And if timed well, it will knock both out. So the way the EMP works for high shells is the EMP will knock out the high shell briefly for like 30 seconds, giving you the opportunity to land shells. But if you don't re-EMP it, the high shield will come back. So it's something that you'll have to do recurringly. I just realized the slaves aren't clothed well enough to repair. Blight is still going on, by the way? What do you mean? The blight of the... Yeah, right. This blight. Just one little blight spot. Okay, so we have the EMP shell. Nice. So this, I'll extract, and this will be the EMP. And then I'll extract, and this will be the antigrain. Or maybe the other way around. Put Wendy in the shade. So if I hold fire... I'll be able to arm these. So I'm arming the EMP now, and I'll arm the antigrain when the antigrain's ready. Still peeved about those mega sloths. I want my sloths, man. Okay, so the EMP1 is armed. What are you doing down here? Ugh, you dumb. You're so dumb. Oh, look, you're passed out. I mean, at least you're a vampire, so you won't die from hypothermia. But I get to laugh at you continually. I zone you, and I guess it's me. I forget to unzone you, but you constantly just fall over. The world's weakest vampire. Stay inside. Stay warm. Stop making me tend to you. In fact, I'm not even giving you real meds anymore. Getting a whole lot of corsets, and I haven't even built all those extra tailor benches. I find something particularly funny about a prisoner awake in daytime. It's like, it's totally up to you whether you want to be awake or not at daytime. So for them to go on a mental breakdown because they're awake during the day, it's like, well, yeah, but that's self-inflicted, I hope you realize. Because there's no scheduling for prisoners, so there's nothing I could do to stop it. So I did mention that it might be a wise idea to get some additional tailoring going. So I'm going to try to heat the room a little bit better so that we don't have work speed penalties, and create some more benching so that I can mass produce corsets for sale, for trade, whatever. So we'll do mass and then low as well. How long until these guys are gone? 12 hours. All right. That's all that's left before we get those anti-grain warheads. And I'm definitely eager to use them. I cannot wait to nuke. Then paste another build, and this one will be low. So then low and mass will be allowed to tailor. And I'll just have to be really careful about specifically the other tailoring bills, the ones that typically are given to T-Sang for quality assurance purposes. Oh, is the room still so cold? Because it's negative 48 Celsius outside. So the room is still so cold because it's so cold outside. It's a pretty high volume room too. It's a very, very big room. With open hallways and stuff to like colder areas. So it's hard to heat. And it's just colder than it usually is because I'm in the dead of winter with a volcanic winter with a smoke cloud, so doesn't really get much worse than this. So work speed penalties are still up there, which is actually fine to have work speed penalties when you're making corsets for low skill crafts people, because they'll just level up. So this is for the prisoners. And this quest reward is a neuroformer, anima stone, and gold. And yeah, let's do it. I'm going to add this to the other side of the walls to get rid of these prisoners. So I need 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, apparently 7, and I can't count. Awesome. That will really help out with the amount that the prisoners are eating food. I'm a little sad to see Kim go, but, you know, I'm happy that the one that wasn't dead calmed is going as well, because that was a real risk that they would start a fight and die. Who's hauling puck? Cactuses, okay. And Bryza just got a creativity. Oh, alright. I guess you're gonna make... You know, you could also be a tailor. Instead of low. Yeah, maybe I'll have Bryza. Bryza will make a corset. I don't expect, at his skill level, for it to be particularly great. Alright, come on, Cactus. Hurry up. The other ones are going to freeze in the shuttle. Sweet. So here's an neuroformer, and that's going to go to Bryza. I'll have an anima stone that I'll sell, I guess. I don't really know what to do with the anima stone, because no one has a natural meditation focus, nor would I ever consider doing that anyway. But whatever. And this brings Bryza up to level 4. Please be something good. You learn Skip. Oh, it could not be better. Skip is amazing. All right, and Bryza, you're going to bring in the anima stone and all that gold and silver. Oops. Shoot. That's not what I meant to do. Allow all, but not corpses or plants or chunks. I think that covers it. Oh, and meals. Food. Close enough. So now I have somewhere to haul the stone. Could it be displayed in the throne room? I mean, it could, but it has no meaning to Wendy. Right? It's a meaningless object as far as she's concerned. So its value is really in its trade value and not anything else. Because it's not... I mean, it's a valuable item, I guess, that I could, like, put in her bedroom for the value, but, like, it's not... It's, like, worthless in terms of utility to a non-tribal. So, it makes the extremely impressive value, the bedroom, also extremely impressive. It would be maybe better in the barracks, because her bedroom's actual value doesn't change. It goes up by, like... It makes this somewhat impressive. It's not even a beautiful object. It's just, it's worth a lot, and it's not, doesn't do much for us. And here is the royal. And this is the one that triggers the antigrains. So, let's get them pronto. Yeah, now you see how little it does. It's a tiny bump to impressiveness, despite its immense wealth. Great for tribals that pray at the anima tree, and not great for anyone else. Okay, it's on. We have antigrain warheads now. So, here's the plan, and I'll update the priority. I think you could have assumed my plan was to destroy the mech clusters. So we've already destroyed one of them. So I guess it's the remainder. And I'll be using an antigrain warhead and a lot of anger to destroy this thing. But I also want to put the other endocrine warheads safely away. Because they're not something you leave laying out. Because it is such a destructive capability. So I think, maybe not at 9 in the morning, although between the giant smoke cloud and the volcanic winter, there's not a whole lot of sunlight left. But once Wendy is well rested and all that, I will go ahead and trigger that. Now, there's nothing stopping a tantrumer from going in here. The thing is, the endocrine warhead explosions don't penetrate. So if they did punch one, it would just destroy the cubbyhole and nothing further. So it'd be really annoying, but it wouldn't likely kill anyone else unless the door was open and someone was standing directly behind the backblast. Ooh, I can call trooper squads now, too. Doesn't the cluster have a high shield? It does, and I've already accounted for that. Man, corset business is booming. So, who do we let fire? Probably Mass. And then Wendy. Wendy's the best shot. Why aren't they still butchering? Why are the fabric... Oh, I guess they're busy. Might need more shelving for silver. I'll just have to buy stuff as soon as this mech cluster's out of the way. And it's warmer. We should be ready in just a minute. I'm excited to see the amount of destruction that happens. I'll probably try to do the math, too, of like how ripped up the mech cluster gets in one shot. So, for the record, there's 41 mechs on the map tile right now, so we'll see what happens after this lands. So I'm ready to go. Mass on the EMP, Wendy on the antigrain. Both set force target for center. Mass fires first. Let's turn red for this. And then Wendy fires second. The first shot is an EMP shot. It will disable the shields. And then the second shot is the antigrain shot. And it will kill everything. Hopefully. Shields gone. Oh, delicious! Oh, near perfect. 41-9. Damn. Damn. That is a lot of destroyed mechs. It was just the perfect layout to do maximum damage. It really was. It really, really was. Because there was just a hollow center and curse splat. So now there's just a few mechs left, and it's going to be really, really, really easy to manage with the uranium slug turrets. It's barely a fight. That was fantastic. And that's the power of the antigrain. Just delete a mech cluster. I mean, I could have done this the old-fashioned way. I just wanted to do it the high-tech kaboom way because it was so much more fun. It's... I don't... Am I even gonna need to do anything? What turrets do they have left? They have a bunch of turrets over here. So let's prep for that. Rise it, go back to the smoke launcher. And then Low, you'll come out with the assault rifle. I'm gonna have Low get some shots in. So when's the next time they print? Oh, in like a full day. I timed that even better than I thought it did. Alright, so as far as I know, 0. Yep. Literally clean slate, no enemies exist on the map. Low, where the hell were you hauling Jade? Okay. Clear prioritized work. You're not coming with us. I'm not waiting that long. So it's just gonna be the original trio, I think. We'll come in here, smoke our way up, and just delete the turrets. And I'll probably use Psycast to speed it up so that we don't have to walk. There's no unstable power cells here or anything else that I want to salvage from the cluster, so I don't really care about blowing things up. Whatever we blow up is fine. Ooh, good shot. Let's see if we can take out the Inferno over there. Yep, there it goes. That might even take out the assembler. Yep, the assembler's gone. This is where you want a... Well, I guess I could smoke over here. This is typically when you'd want the... Oh, they're shooting at me. Brad. Wendy, get away. Because I don't want her to panic. I couldn't exactly tell the radius of the smoke. But yeah, this is when you'd want a breach axe and just to smash things down. But we'll do it the old slow way. Have Bryzit put out the fire so Wendy can come back. There's only 5 turrets left. Nothing to defend you now. The times that I wish that the turrets would spark and explode, like they don't, right? Like, it would have been really convenient if that turret had blown up on its adjacent, you know, on the adjacent turret. But no, of course not. Why would it ever work in my favor? No, it's just one mini slugger, which is almost no threat at all. Right? Yeah, I think that's it. There it goes. Cluster clear. Map, tile, safe. Mechs can now return back to doing whatever the heck they want. I am missing Rosie. I need to resurrect Rosie. Got it. But 2 clusters cleared. So right now the priority is clean up the damage. Basically trying to reset it back to normal for myself for next stream, more or less. So let's get that Rosie resurrected. It should be a quick resurrection because he already has 3 gestational processors. So it should be like, I don't know, 20 hours or something. Making it up. Don't have it memorized. 23 hours. Not terrible. The clusters themselves, I'm going to destroy it because breaking them down, of course, will yield plasteel and low shield pack stuff. This here, I'm going to want to move. So I'm going to want to go back to removing the pollution area. Oh, it's already done. Removing the pollution area here, and then setting up a plasteel drill site in this spot, because I think this is probably closest, most convenient out of all of them that we have found. Because there's plasteel here. There is plasteel way up here, but that's kind of far. Steel, silver. Yeah. Yeah, that's still the closest. For real? For real, Randy? 3 Dablises and like 32 Lancers? I've literally only just killed your last mech cluster, and this is what you do? For real, Randy. What a jerk. What an absolute unabashed jerk. Alright, everyone, get to cover, because, you know, the stuff happened. There is a possibility here. So how many of them auto-fire? There are Tesserons, though. That's really dangerous. Who has Insanity Lance? Low? Where's the Insanity Lance? Rogi, do you have... Okay, Rogi has one. Wendy, you're going to have to skip yourself out of there, because they're going to bear down on you, and those Tesserons pose a big old threat. I guess I'm not having my nice, peaceful victory lap that I was planning, because, you know, screw me, right? Unfortunately, it's still way too cold for me to call in allies, so that's a no-go. So if I was to Insanity Lance one of them, unfortunately, there's really no good Insanity Lance targets. Man, they really screwed me here. There's not even like a centipede or something. So I will Insanity Lance a Legionary, and then Rogue, get the hell out of there. What I'm hoping is that the Dablises will trigger backfires on the shields, and there will be a lot of collateral damage. making it a little bit easier to clean this up. I'm gonna have to go for Rogie Appetite. Have organs. Oh, you're missing a stomach. Well, that's replaceable. Okay, you're alive. I should have left Wendy in the wings to be able to swoop in to help. Let's go get a nuclear stomach for Rogie. Probably needed one anyway. -2, yeah, we would want one anyway. Unfortunately for me, the Berserks didn't really work. They just singled out the Legionary, and then the Diaboluses just stopped firing. Why, of course. Part of me just wants to, like, neuroquake them and have them blow each other up. Whoa, you're on your feet? No, you're not. Briefly, I was surprised. Because I was like, how would you get up from being annihilated in such a way? A Grand Slave Rebellion at the same time. So T-Sang and Kadath deciding to try to break out. Or Kath, rather, not Kadath. Cactus did not, because he was asleep. That's a good cactus. Very good cactus. Well, okay. I guess I'm going to turn red now. I'm not going to bother bombarding them, because the amount of shields that they have just means that if I bombard them, I'm mostly just bombarding their shield belts. Or shield belt equivalents. Which is utterly worthless to do. Stop punching my robot. T-Sing's down in a punch. Well, okay. We've suppressed this, well, because you can't really kill a vampire all that easily. So it's not a situation where, like, Kath is gonna die from this rebellion. But that does mean that that unfinished nuclear stomach is gonna have to wait an extra while, which is really annoying for Rogie, who has no stomach. So, thanks, T-Sang. Good timing, friend. Cat's already on her feet. Okay. Too bad I can't self-coagulate. That'd be nice. I'll just have Wendy coagulate. So Rogie has been saved, for now. Gonna need a stomach there, though. And I'll just coagulate the rest. I was actually planning on properly tending T-Sang just so that he can get back to making that stomach. Oh, it's already done. Fangface tended to him. Yeah, I'm up late. Indeed, indeed. Because I'm not streaming this next weekend, so I'm trying to make content for 2 weeks. Thinking ahead. Benefit all you. Well, not you guys specifically, because you're watching it now, but for those that will want it. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 19th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos.